We at the end of the year. I hope y'all had a successful year, if not successful in your own eyes. I hope you learned a lot of things in the markets. If you're watching this video, that means you still here, you stuck around, you survived, and you ready for an even better year in 2021. Today, I'm gonna bring you my last trade of 2020. I couldn't ask for it to end in any better way. And I'm also gonna share with you some of the things I learned in 2020 and share some of my goals for 2021. So let's kick it off with, I'm gonna start with, for one, the whole year been a learning experience for me. This year, #1 trading in Forex for me. I think I'm very advanced, probably more advanced than the average person in their first year because I got the right information and I apply that information and I put the time in. So the whole year been a learning experience for me. I learned that Forex is a real business. It's a real industry. It's not nothing that you can half-ass. It's not nothing that you can take as a joke that you can do part-time and think you're going to get big money doing. You're going to have to put some time in to learn. You have to learn from your mistakes. One thing that I used to do when I first started during the London session, I would wake up, think I could hurry up and put a trade in and then go back to sleep because I was pressed for time about to go to work. So a lot of times I would do that and probably half look at my phone, wouldn't even look at the charts on the computer. So I wasn't really getting the full picture of what's going on. And a lot of times I would wake back up, stop loss would be hit, or I would just be in a lot of drawdown. So that's one thing that I got better with over the year was just I'm gonna have to put more time in it. I'm gonna have to stay up. I'm not gonna be able to ease my way through this. This is a real business, a real industry, and it will reward you if you treat it like that. That was one of the major things I learned this year. Another thing I learned is you gotta be disciplined and have more patience. Forex is mainly mental. It don't matter what percentage you think it is, 80, 90% mental, whatever. Just know that the majority of it is mental. You win the mental part of it, and the wins will come after that. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all this last trade I took of 2020 on December the 30th. Just hold tight. Let me pull up my charts. All right, here go the good trade. It was on GBP CAD. I don't usually trade this pair, my main pair, GBP USD, and that's where I was looking for the trade on. But I like the setup better in GBP CAD, so I took it in GBP CAD. Now, as you know, I trade based on market manipulation, market maker cycle. So, knowing GBP USD, GBP CAD, they were both coming off big drops over the past 2 days. The 28th, and the day before that, which was a Friday. They were coming off a drop, big drop, and then you can see after the drop, got some extended consolidation in this area. I hope y'all can see this right here. This whole day was basically a consolidation day, extended consolidation. So I knew a big move would be coming that next day, which was the 30th on a Wednesday. So I had my buys going into the day. Was looking for a price to reverse back up after the big drop. So I knew coming into London, they created like a false sense of resistance, knowing that they wanted to trap traders low, which they came down, they made some pushes low. They pushed past the 200 EMA and closed below the 200 EMA. Then price came back up, dropped back down, and then pinned again to the 200 EMA. So I was ready to take my entry there. I actually got 3 entries on this trade. So let me label them. My best entry was at 1.73, 171. Let me see if I can get it right there. I'm gonna get it in the range, I know that. So I just put one right there. The other one was right next to it, 1.13, 172. So I'm gonna put it, see if I can put it a little below so they're not over top of each other. Just put it right there. And then the next one that's 1.73, 198. So I had three strong entries. Put it right there. Okay, and I was in and out of this trade in 2 hours. I don't like to hang around too long, and there's no need to. I can do this 2 or 3 times a week and have what I want to collect out of the markets, and don't get too greedy. And so at best, I caught, I believe, 58 pips. Let me get the ruler. So from here, I exited at 1.73752. Let me just leave it there. 58 pips. And you can see the screenshot. I'm gonna show the screenshot of that day and what the profits was. I'm not gonna always do that. So that's how 2020 ended for me. I couldn't ask for any better way. That's how you want to finish. Always finish strong. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And I made sure I finished strong. So what's my goals for next year? What's my goals for 2021? Well, as far as trading, really the main thing for me is just to get more patience, more discipline. Once I do that, everything else is going to fall in line. Just patiently wait for my setups. Discipline going to come in. As far as me taking less trades, I'm going to grow my account so much just by taking less trades. The activity do not breed success in Forex. It's being a sniper, patiently waiting, and then striking when it's dead. So that's what I'm taking into 21. I'm not setting too many goals other than that. If I get the patience and the discipline down, everything else is going to fall in line, and I'm going to show you. Also, I'm going to be working on a course. I want to teach everybody who want to learn, people who struggling to find their identity in the markets, who need a strategy that's going to really work. I'm going to be working on a course for online, but I really want to put together like an in-person webinar. That's what I really want to do. Everybody is not capable of learning online, so I do want to do something in person, starting in my city, and then hopefully grow this thing to be huge where I could go around the world, go around the country teaching this. But that's one of the main things I'm going to be working on, and I want to have that done before the first quarter is over in 2021. Have that course, have that in-person webinar put together, and start helping people. I'm also going to plug people in to the company that I'm working with, B. If you watch one of my previous videos about the Shift app, that's the #1 app in Forex. For beginners, that's the easiest way you're going to come into this industry. It's going to help you learn. It's going to help you make money. If you haven't watched that video, go check that out. If you're looking to start your journey, that's where you started at. There's nowhere else to start at. I want to bring people into that so many people don't get burned by the industry watching different strategies on YouTube and everything. Not saying that people on YouTube, because I'm on YouTube, not saying they don't know what they're doing, but it got to be some accountability there, and that's what using that Shift app and using that education platform I'm plugging people into is going to do. These people will get paid to give out these trades and educate. It's accountability there. So I want to help people get over that hump when it comes to learning the industry of Forex. And then everything else is just going to fall in place. Everything is not about Forex for me. I'm going to travel more, explore the world, different cities, different states, different countries. Of course, my money is going to grow. Definitely get in position financially to be comfortable enough to leave my job. I want to have that done by the end of the first quarter as well. And just have fun. That's what I'm all about. I just want to live life, have fun, and be free. That's what I'm doing in 2021. And y'all gonna see me make it happen.